If 2021 is going to see you turning 65, congratulations to you, but I guess that milestone might come with some questions tied to it, especially if you're looking for information on how to sign up for Medicare. So it's a perfect time for us to have Misty Anderson, Medicare Misty, join us to clarify a little bit. Good to see you this morning.
Hey, good morning. Good to see you too on this crispy cold morning.
I'm telling you what, so for a lot of my life, I've thought about 65 as being that time when you finally retire. We're working later and later, but 65 still the age when most people do, I guess you have to, sign up for Medicare. Is that right, Misty?
That's correct, unless you're working. If you're working full-time and you have group coverage, you don't have to sign up now. You can defer that, but you may just want to look to see if Medicare is cheaper than your group insurance, just in case, and see if the benefits are the same or better. Just compare them would be a good time to do that too.
Okay, so I guess this is a good planning time for people, right? Because there are different times in the course of the year when you can elect to take on Medicare?
Yes, there's several election periods. There's the first election periods when you get on Medicare, which is called the initial enrollment period. You have 3 months before your birthday month, the month of, and 3 months after to get a plan before a drug penalty would happen. And then you've got annual enrollment, which we just finished October 15th to December 7th. Now we have open enrollment, which is January 1 through March 31st. If you made a mistake and you didn't take the right plan. And then we have special election periods, which if you retire is a special election after 65 that you can have to enroll in Medicare. If you go into a skilled nursing, if you move out of the area, that's a special election. Or if you have extra help on your Medicare or your prescription drugs, that's another special election period.
Okay, so that means, like, I have a brother who retired from Delta last year because obviously the airline industry was not doing very well with COVID, so they offered a buyout. He's not old enough yet to be eligible for Medicare, but if he was, since that would have been like a special retirement, unplanned kind of thing, then he could have come to you to see about signing on.
Yeah, he would come to me and find out how to get Medicare, because you have to get Medicare first. And then I would help him through the Medicare process, which is, I think, the most stressful part right now, because Social Security is not open. So people are having to call and they don't really know what to do or ask. So they can start with us, and that's a free service that we provide to help them get Medicare. And then our job is to help them with the prescription drug coverage and supplement or the Advantage plan.
Okay, so talk a little bit about, because you mentioned there's no charge for you to do that with Social Security. It's a free service.
Absolutely.
Really, the way it works, not to get too in the weeds of how you get your payment, but the client is not paying you directly, right? Coming to you does not cost them anything out of pocket.
At all. We get paid from the insurance company that they choose.
So that means that when someone's sitting across your desk or doing a virtual conversation with you, if it's a husband and wife, you're going to know how to advise each of them for the best plan for who they are individually.
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't realize that when you get on Medicare, even though you're married, you're individuals on Medicare, so you can get a policy. You both can have a different policy that fits your best needs, which is nice. You're not, put into one plan. You could actually pick one that fits you the best.
Is Medicare the same price for everybody, Misty, or will it depend on what you choose?
It depends on your income, actually, on what your Medicare premium will be. So there's income limits. So some will pay higher based on their income for Medicare Part B and for the prescription drug coverage. So once they come to me, they'll know before what their Medicare premium will be. And they go back 2 years to figure out what your premium's going to be. So a lot of people don't like it that when they retire, their money's a little higher now, but 2 years before they retired, obviously it was higher than it would be when they were retiring.
Right.
So it's not fair, but they do look 2 years back. So a lot of people wait to retire because of that premium, that Medicare premium.
Okay, and so to that, even though we're focusing on those who are turning 65, if you retired at 68 a couple of years ago, now you're 70, go back and revisit, because now your income has lowered, right? So your premium might go down.
Yes, that's a great idea. Yes, absolutely. Great advice.
Okay, so how are people best getting access to you right now? Misty, are you doing a lot of it virtually?
We do whatever makes them feel comfortable. There are some that want it virtually, and there are some that it's too hard. They can't understand it. So we're using masks. We're being safe. We have shields. The office has been clean for COVID also. And then we sanitize after every visit. So we're being as safe, and whatever anybody feels comfortable doing, we're doing, to their needs.
Okay, a minute left in case somebody ran and grabbed pen and paper. Can you remind me of what those election periods are? You said now until March 31st is what period?
Is the open enrollment, and then special election is if they move, retire, or have extra help, or they were in a skilled nursing. That's a special election period. We just finished annual enrollment, which was October 15th to December 7th, and then your initial enrollment is when your Medicare starts 3 months before, the month of, and 3 months after.
Okay, that's a lot to take notes on. So the easiest note to take is her phone number. She'll be happy to answer the phone. Medicare
Yes.
Misty. She is local, born and raised right here in Chattanooga. Happy to help you. There is her phone number. If you're on Facebook, you can like her on Facebook as well. She's always smiling. I can promise you that. We're back after this.
Don't miss Ashley Holmes.